The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Halliburton. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And for Portland, we've got Green, Clint Capella out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Caruso in at the 2. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Caldwell-Pope with it. Green picks him up. And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And looking at Shai's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And Williamson throws it down.
That's about as tough as a finish you'll see. But when you're up against someone as strong as Zion, contact doesn't faze him.
Now here's Green. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Williamson with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Oh, Williamson throws it down!
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play independently.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now here's Halliburton. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. 2 on the clock. Wembanyama, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Green against Wembanyama. Capella with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Halliburton. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Mid-range game comes easily for SGA. Just a matter of control for him.
Here's Adams. Duren with the rebound.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And here we go, the Heat fast break. Offensive board. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Caldwell-Pope's got his second bucket on the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Down low, tipped. Caruso, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Slim frame, but has the length to finish over or around you.
Now here's Halliburton. No points so far. That one goes. Count it.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
From the line, that one drops for him. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Halliburton, the pass to Williamson. Now here's Adams. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Pass to Duren. And here's Capella. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Miami grabs the miss. Their last encounter in Miami.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand in the charity stripe.
Adams finds Caldwell Pope. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You take a look at Miami, holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
Well, I think for Miami, they've really made a lot of progress this year. I mean, sitting close to the top of the standings, it's a great spot to be in.
Well, it's not surprising to them. Since day one of this season, these players and coaches have said they view themselves as one of the league's top teams, and it looks like they're right there.
Duren, outside for Green. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
I mean, bullying his way around the court. Draymond invites contact, then comes through with the bucket.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Adams, and there's another one for the Heat.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Capella. Here's Duren. Adams covering. Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Duren, the pass to Capella. Green against Wembanyama. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Here's Williamson. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points.
Look at these numbers. There's a reason.
Yes, he did! It is good!
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
Zion Williamson has been on display for Miami. 8 points in the quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Portland trailing here. On the court for Miami here in the second. Zion Williamson out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Halliburton. Coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Well, Smitty, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes a player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city.
Here's Caruso. After the basket by Miami. Capella, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smitty, let me ask you, you think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, BA. It makes sense. The game's called tighter. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant, so guys have to play careful. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Adams up top. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Got it. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
And you can see the confidence growing. Gilgeous-Alexander just scratching the surface of his potential.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. And the Blazers making a change here. Landale's checked in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Caruso, tightly guarded. He got a piece of it. Williamson with it. Caruso covers. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama, pass to Williamson. Back to Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lee. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Anytime Zion takes the floor, he's capable of a game like this. He's a phenomenal talent.
Pass to Green. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Here's Lee. Rebounded by Green. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
And the basket by Halliburton.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And the Trailblazers call time here. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And with this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Landale. And he can't get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Miami lead.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Green, the pass to Landale. Sends it home from 3-point land.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Wembanyama against Green, and Wembanyama gets it to go.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Caruso outside. Inside. And Landale gets it to go. Landale's got 5 now.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Halliburton, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, what a move by Steven Adams, throwing it down hard.
Caruso outside. Here's Jaquez. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 37 left in the second quarter. Halliburton looking for an opening. Down low. Halliburton working through the D.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Caruso, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defense not a bother to Caruso that time. Smooth like butter on the contact shot.
Back to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Lee, the pass to Wembanyama. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Heat lead by 9.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 27 seconds left to play in the first half.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The first free throw is good.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Duren, he's checked in for Portland. Hayes comes in for Draymond Green. Here's Lee. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And here's the fast break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point.
35. The Heat, 42.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat? And that's going to do.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Duren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Capella in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Williamson passes to Halliburton. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Wembanyama. Caruso against Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Capella. Caruso against Williamson. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
Trailblazers foul.
All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Miami in second.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 5. Capella finds Caruso. Back to Capella. Count it.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Williamson outside. Over Capella. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 18. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Duren. And that one good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Heat shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Caruso against Caldwell Pope. Good work defensively by Caruso. On the wing, Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top, defended by Halliburton.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. He has 6. For Portland, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Caruso outside. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Caruso's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
All-around player, Caruso making his impact felt.
The ball's knocked loose. All alone on the break. Jumps up. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
All right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Tyrese Halliburton.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
Metu, he's checked in for Miami. Warren comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Here's Jaquez, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Metu in the post. Guarded by Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Adams, shot's good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Pass to Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jaquez. Over Warren. Another one falls for Portland. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Releases. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist from Adams.
Steven Adams.
Adams has got his 3rd assist of the night. Durant, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Halliburton.
Well, what did Coach tell us? We wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Melton against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jaquez. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Adams. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Merrill, he's checked in for Miami. Pippen comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Portland trailing here. Unloads from 13. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jaquez. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And now a 3-point Trailblazer lead. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by...
Your Trailblazers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter, we've got Chimezie Metu, also T.J. Warren out there, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. The shot by Merrill, no good.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Metu. Capella with a rebound. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Portland. 3-point lead. And the basket by Highsmith.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Take a break.
And you know, for that matchup with the Rockets, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And the Heat with some changes. Zion Williamson is checked in for Warren, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Merrill. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Highsmith. From the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And the Heat making a change here. Halliburton is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
The Heat have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. No coverage that time. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Caruso finds Capella. Count the basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Very adaptable. Capella knew that shot was going to be contested and made the subtle adjustment.
Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
To the inside, Halliburton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And the Blazers making a change here. Green is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Steven Adams checked in for Metu. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Wembanyama pass to Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Duren. Now here's Green. Clock at 6. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Capella. And stolen by Williamson. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Lets it go. And Miami again with the bucket.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Williamson. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Williamson's got 20.
Easy to be excited about Zion Williamson. His future is bright.
Here's Wembanyama. Portland grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Portland with a rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that comes off the assist by Green. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Halliburton, and he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And it's good.
Incredible play by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This kid is not afraid of the moment.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
5 on the clock. Here's Green. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
He hit hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Again and again.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Halliburton, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Caldwell Pope. It counts. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.